Week 16 NFL games. So, let's not waste any more time. It's holiday season. We've all got things to do. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to everybody out there. Each one of my subscribers, I really do appreciate it. Without further ado, let's get right into the NFL action this week, starting with tonight's game. Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. Possible that they are going to get Philadelphia. It's one time game, NFC I feel like they're just a more talented team. I understand the spoiler is very likely, it's very possible, definitely something the Giants should worry about. But I feel like Eli Manning, if he doesn't do enough to get it done, the defense will, and they're going to throw Carson Wentz. He's just going to expose down the stretches. That line is terrible. If the Eagles and the Giants front seven, he's going to go right after him. The Giants are playing really well on the defensive side of the ball. I think they held the Lions and the Cowboys to the better offense than football. To a combined 13 points last year. They held the Lions and 6 of the Cowboys. So really, it's going to be hard for them to track. They're going to try to get a So I like the Cowboys. Next up, we got the Christmas Eve swing. And I believe they're going to win this game because it's really in the cold weeks down the stretch in the NFL season when you find out what teams are really made of. And you find out that you separate the contenders from the pretenders. And I feel like the Falcons are really going to separate themselves in a game, another possible spoiler game, with the Falcons going to Carolina to take on the Panthers. But I like the Falcons. I feel Matt Ryan is going to torch that terrible defense of the Carolina Panthers and pick it apart. And the Falcons are going to pull this victory off. Even if it's not by blowout, I feel like they'll win the game no matter what. Next up, we got the Dolphins going to Buffalo to take on the Bills in the AFC East showdown. Another clash. The Bills are really need this win to stay alive in the wild card race. If they don't win this game, it's practically over because I think the Dolphins will get their 10th victory. Yeah, their 10th victory, and the Bills will have dropped to 7-8 on the season. So the Bills are really going to be playing with everything they've got, and I actually believe they're going to win this game. Shockingly enough, I feel like the Dolphins have just been lackluster in the start of games, and especially if Matt Moore's playing this game, the Buffalo defense is going to be all over them. It's going to be freezing cold. I feel like the Bills are just going to be playing with everything they've got for their coach Rex Ryan. I feel like even though they're not having that great of a season, they're going to have one heck of a game this coming Christmas Eve. So I like the Bills in this game. I hate them, but I pick them to win. Next up, we got the Jets going to Foxborough to play the Patriots on Christmas Eve, 1 o'clock game. Another divisional game, third in a row actually to start the week off. Fourth in a row to start the week off. I like the Patriots in this game. Obviously, the Jets just aren't playing good football. I do feel the Jets, the line is a little bit rough. It's saying the Patriots are favored by like 16.5 points. Alright, they're not going to blow them out. You can throw that out the window. That's not the Patriots of this day and age. They're not this team that's just going to sit there and blow everybody out of the window. Tom Brady's obviously not that great anymore. He's still setting records, but they're not like blowout after blowout after blowout all the games. Besides, the Jet defense has barely changed at all since the last time the Patriots faced them. I feel like the Jets are going to bring their game. They always play the Patriots tough. But I like the Patriots in the close one. It's Foxborough, it's Tom Brady, it's Bill Belichick, it's December. Patriots know they've got to win this game to lock up that home field advantage in the playoffs. I feel like they come out and get it done. Next up, we got the Redskins going to Chicago to take on the Bears. A lot of people are picking the Bears to actually upset the Redskins and end their season. But let me tell you something, people. Kirk Cousins is has the second most passing yards in the NFL right now. Jordan Reed is one of the top receivers in the NFL, and he's a tight end. Deshaun Jackson's playing well. The Redskins have got weapons all across the board. The only reason they've lost games is because they're either close or they're major upsets. So I actually like the Redskins to kill the Bears in this game. I understand Chicago. It's going to be freezing cold. It's at Chicago. But who do the Bears have? And what are they playing for? They're not playing for anything. They have nothing. So I like the Redskins easily win this game. Next up, we got the Chargers going to Cleveland to take on the Browns. I believe the Browns are going to lose. They're going to be 0-15 on the season. They're just not playing any sort of meaningful football at all. They weren't competing in a lot of their games in the beginning of the season, but once they found out that those competitions were only getting them so far, and they just kept losing, they just gave up. So I like the Chargers to win this game. Phil Rivers is going to be playing out of his mind. They're both eliminated from the playoff contention, but I feel like Phil Rivers has still got some things to prove if he wants to stay in San Diego or if he's just auditioning for other teams, because he's going to be a free agent after a year. So I like the Chargers. Next up, we got the Titans going to Jacksonville to play in another divisional game. I believe this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the fifth one out of the first 7 games to be a divisional game. And the Jaguars are going to be home. I still feel like the Titans are going to win. The weather's not going to change at all. Obviously, it's Jacksonville. It's still going to be pretty warm. So the Titans are going to play like they need this. This division is knotted up. The Titans and Texans are tied for first place, and the Colts are only a game behind. Titans know just one win. Just one win means the world. They're already in the playoff race. They feel they're already in the playoffs. Every game is the playoffs. So the Titans are going to bring everything they have and bring everything that they've been fighting for all this season, and they're going to beat the Jaguars. Next up, we got the Vikings going to Green Bay, another divisional game. Ooh. At Green Bay. Vikings defense, Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers. For some reason, he's been resurging over the last few weeks, and I really appreciate it because myself, I'm not even a Packers fan. I was really getting mad that Aaron Rodgers was not playing up to par this season. Not playing like the Aaron Rodgers that I knew, I've known in the last, 5-6 years. So this is a game that he knows he can't lose. The Packers know they can't lose. They're going to be home. It's a divisional game. They're fighting. I got the Packers winning this game. It might actually be the game, but I got the Packers winning. The Vikings just don't have any sort of offense at all. They got shut out last game, I think 38-6. And that was the Dolphins against the Ravens. I thought that was hilarious. Trash. Or the game before last. I think the Vikings. I think the Vikings killed the Colts. Well, I don't know. The Vikings aren't playing well. Or the Colts killed the Vikings. So yeah, the Vikings just suck right now. They got Adrian Peterson back, but it's not going to make a difference. He's old, rusty. I think the Packers win this game. Next up, the 4 o'clock game on Christmas Eve. Colts at Raiders, rather. I feel like the Raiders are going to kill the Colts in this game. It's in Oakland, West Coast. The Raiders are still fighting for that division title. They've got the lead back since the Chiefs lost and the Raiders won last week. They've got the lead back, so I feel like the Raiders are going to bring their A game, and get another win, a meaningful win at home in December. And Derek Carr is going to set himself as a contender once again. Buccaneers at Saints in the Superdome. The Saints are the Buccaneers are fighting for that division. So this is going to be a good game, actually. I feel like the Saints are going to really try to play spoiler, and I feel like they're going to get it done because the Buccaneers secondary is, and their back end has got so many questions on it. They need to get themselves. I think they've got Brent Grimes, but he can only do so much. I feel like Drew Brees is going to torch. He didn't even get selected to the Pro Bowl, but he's the passing leader in the NFL. I feel like the Saints are just too good at home, and I feel like Drew Brees is going to lie to that secondary that's got a million questions all over it. I like the Saints to win the game and play spoiler to the Buccaneers, possibly into their season. So we got the 49ers going to the Rams. Ooh, matchup of the week. No, Rams win the game. That's not even worth previewing. Two teams that have disappointed their fan bases all year. It's not even worth talking about. Give me the Rams to win the game, I guess. Cardinals at Seahawks, another divisional game. God, they're all over the place this weekend. Cardinals going to Seattle at 4:30. Oh, God. Seahawks are going to kill the Cardinals. I don't even remember what happened in their first game this year in Arizona. I think they tied. Yeah, they tied that game. So the Seahawks are going to win the game. They've got more to play for. They've got the division. It's a wrap. That division's terrible this year. The Seahawks have got it already. So they're just going to roll over the Cardinals. Even if they're not playing as hard because they've already got the division unlocked, I'm pretty sure they're still going to find a way to win the game. Carson Palmer's going to retire after this year. He's garbage. And the Cardinals are garbage. So their defense is what keeps them alive. But it's not going to be enough for the game. Seahawks winning. Bengals at Texans, the return of A.J. Green. A.J. Green's coming back. So does that give the Bengals the edge in Houston? Playoffs from a couple of years ago, rematch. I feel like no. A.J. Green's going to probably get one touchdown, maybe 80 yards. I don't think he's going to be himself this game. Maybe next game he'll play his heart out, but that's about it. I just feel like the Texans they've got Tom Savage at quarterback now. He's really going to have to save this team. And they're fighting for the division, like I said. Teams that have more to fight for, with the exception of a couple, will usually find ways to eke out a victory. And I feel like the Texans defense is going to step up and really get to Andy Dalton. And they're going to win the game. Go Texans. Next up, we got the Ravens-Steelers. This is a Christmas Day game. There's only two of them. Ravens-Steelers and Broncos-Chiefs. I'm going to run through them real quick. Ravens-Steelers is going to be for the AFC North. Everything's going to be on the line this game. It's going to be 4:30 kickoff time on Christmas Day. The Steelers are home, and they usually always, when the lights are on before. This is a good game. Ravens have just had the Steelers' number the past few games. They just had their number. I think they swept them last year. They beat them the second time the year before. And then they beat them this year already. So that's like 4 in a row right there. And then you count the playoff victory they got over the Steelers a few years back. However, it's Christmas Day. It's Steelers football at home. I really feel like this is the last chance Ben Roethlisberger has to prove that the Ravens are not better than them. Because if they lose to the Ravens on Christmas Day, what is that, 5 in a row, 2 years straight they've been swept by them. I feel like these players are going to be playing too hard, and they're not going to give up anything. They're going to be playing with passion. They're going to be playing with fire. And the Steelers are going to eke out a victory. Antonio Brown, 2 touchdowns, 130 yards. Ben Roethlisberger's going to have a day. It's going to be a good game. Obviously, the Dolphins plays really tough with everything they've got. The Ravens defense might get a few sacks, but it's going to be a great game. I feel like everyone's going to be excited for this game. Next up, so I like the Steelers. Next up, the Broncos-Chiefs. Sunday Night Football at Kansas City there. Chiefs are undefeated against their division this year, and they were last year too. They won 6-0. They won 6-0 last year in their division, I believe, and they're undefeated this year. 4-0. The Chiefs are home, Broncos on the road. The Chiefs already beat the Broncos in Denver with Trevor Siemian as their starting quarterback. I think it continues here. I still think the Chiefs are gonna be a hard team to beat in the playoffs. When you've got a defense that is as aggressive, as talented, and as sound as the Chiefs is, it's gonna be tough for even Tom Brady to be able to overcome. Yes, Tom Brady, the almighty Tom Brady. I feel like the Chiefs, they understand where they're at right now. The Broncos are just one loss away from being eliminated from contention. The the Super Bowl curse. The Panthers were eliminated last week, and the Broncos are likely going to be this week. I feel like I like the Chiefs in this game. I feel like they're going to put up enough points down the stretch, and in crucial times when it matters, they're going to pull off the victory. They upset me last week. I believe it was against the Titans. They upset me, losing big time. Huge credit to the Titans, but the Chiefs have got to get it back on track and fast. Next up, we got Monday Night Football, the last game. Detroit Lions going to Dallas. Playoffs rematch. Jordan Peters back. I like the Lions in this game. Now I know the Cowboys fans on my streams are going to be all upset and everything. And oh, you just hate the Cowboys. You just hate them. Oh no, you never pick us to win. You're wrong. I actually picked you guys to win like the last 5 weeks, 6 weeks in a row. But I feel like this is a game that the Lions, Matt Stafford, can take care of this suspect Dallas defense and drop the Cowboys to 11-3 or 11-3, 12-3. Yeah, 12-3. I feel like he's gonna drop them 12-3, and the Lions are in a much-needed position for a victory. They definitely need this game. They're going to be playing. Matt Stafford's going to torch that Dallas secondary, and the Lion defense can maintain enough composure to limit the Cowboys' offense to only a couple touchdowns, maybe a field goal. I feel like the Lions are going to pull it off when it matters more. It's going to be a good game. Monday Night Football prime time at Dallas again. Another prime time game for the Cowboys. Woo! Another prime time game for them. But I feel like the Lions are going to win this game barely. Like 23-17, 22-17, something like that. Let me know what you guys think of all the picks. I've got the Eagles, Falcons, Bills, Patriots, Redskins, Chargers, Titans, Packers, Raiders, Saints, Rams, Seahawks, Texans, Steelers, Chiefs, and the Lions. I've only got a few teams on the road winning this week. I think the home crowd is going to help everybody except for the Panthers, and the Bears, and the Browns, and the Jaguars, and the Cowboys, and the Eagles. So let me know what you guys think of your picks in the comments below. Stay tuned for more videos. Jets, Patriots previews coming up soon. You guys take care, and you heard it first from Harlem.